right behind me, I've got the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali. If you guys have reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so reviews just like this, if you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And also thank you to Georgetown Chevy for allowing me to review this beautiful Denali. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that you can get with the GMC Sierra 1500s, the safety features that you do get with the Denali model here, the engine specs, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course the pricing. So in terms of the different models that you can get with the GMC Sierra 1500s, first off, you can pick from different configurations, so there's a bunch to pick from. Then you also do have two different drive types that you can pick from, and then here are all of the different models that you can get with this truck here. So there's quite a few to pick from. And as for the safety features that you do get with the Denali model, here is a list of all of the ones that do come with the truck. So again, even with this, you do have a good amount of safety features. Now in terms of the engine that this does have the standard 5.3 liter Ecotec 3 V8 engine. However, there's also the available 3 liter Duramax and also the 6.2 liter V8 engine. But with the 5.3, you are looking at 355 horsepower and 383 pound-foot of torque. And as for the towing, the way that this truck is spec'd out, you can tow about 90 to 100 pounds. I'm also going to throw up the window sticker on this truck because it does have quite a few optional upgrades added to it, and you're going to notice that as I walk around the vehicle. Alright, let's start off in the front of this beautiful Denali. Now, typically, I'm not a huge fan of chrome, but on this truck, it just looks very nice. So on your bumper area, you do have a body color bumper, of course. You've got some chrome in the center here, along with the front chrome recovery hooks. There's also the LED fog lights on both of the corners, safety sensors up here. And then on the corner here of the bumper, you do have gloss black trimming and a functional vent. And again, this will be on the other side as well. And then you move into this beautiful and pretty big chrome grille. Look at how nice this looks. I love all of the detail, the designing of this. In the center here, you do have the red massive GMC letters and a front-facing camera with a washer. Even above the grille, right here, you have more of that chrome plating. And then you just really move into these gorgeous LED lights. I like the C-shape daytime running lights, and then you have your typical ones in the center. Now, if you do look close in the housing, it also says GMC there, and over on the side here, it says Sierra. All right, let's come around to the side of the truck here. You've got the typical Sierra 1500 looks, and let me show you up top, because this truck does have the power sunroof. Around the windows, you have all of the chrome, and then in the center here, you do have the gloss black. Even your door handles are in chrome. The side mirror here, the top half is chrome, and then the rest is just typical black plastic. You've got the turn signal lights here, and then a side mirror camera. Now, this has cameras all around, and I want to show you that in the touchscreen when I go inside. And on the fender here, you do have the nice chrome and gloss black 5.3 liter V8 badging here, and even on the sides of the door, you have the chrome Denali letters. Here are the power side steps. Not only, obviously, it opens up like this when you do open the door, and it sits flush against the truck once the door is closed. However, if I just tap this, as you can see, it comes out and back here. So you have access from here. You don't have to just rely on it being just by the door. And if I do that again, just like that, it goes back and sits flush against the truck. And then here are the upgraded chrome wheels. These actually look good on this truck, and these are 22-inch wheels. These are pretty big, but nowadays on SUVs you can get 24s, but even 22s on this truck, you can see they look very good with all of the chrome accents. All right, coming around to the truck, the nice looks continue, and this truck also has the multi-function tailgate, which I'm going to touch on in a second. Back here, like the front, you do have the body color rear bumper with the dual exhaust and the chrome tips. In the center, you do have the hitch, and right down below, you do have a spare tire. Up by the license plate area, you do have all of your towing outlets and more rear safety sensors. Over on the corners, you do have your steps built in, and then you just get into this tailgate. So on here, you have the massive, again, same thing, just like the front, the red GMC letters, the Denali badging, and the Sierra badging. And then up here by your tailgate buttons, you have two of them, one for the top and one for the main one, and then your cameras, and you've got the LED lights. Also, you'll notice this does have the tonneau cover added to it, and let's go ahead and touch on the multi-function tailgate here. So let me show you the traditional way on how to open this. So if I just press the bottom one, it's a soft opening, which is very nice. And then you have this little guy here. So if I just prop this up, that's what that looks like right there. And not only that, if I just go ahead and close this, now if I press the top button, this drops down so you have more access or closer access to the bed. And if I do this again, this turns into a step. Now, one last one. If I close all of this and then I just press the top button here, it unlocks the top half of the tailgate just like that. And lastly, you can just prop this one up again. All right, now let's open up the tailgate and see what we have in the back.